There we go. Good day, day 13 in a row. Going for an exercise, walking. Start date 383, and I pretty excited for the unfolding in my life. And yeah, if you want to join me for a walk today, I'll hopefully share some words that will inspire you and assist you up to the best version that you wish to see for yourself. And that's the whole point of my walking and talking, making these videos. It's minus 23 out here today in Edmonton, Alberta. And I've decided I was making it personal on my personal profile on Facebook only. And a dear friend who motivated me, Eddie, he said, why don't you share your program that you're doing for yourself, you know, these videos. And I'm like, no, I've been sharing and giving back to the public for 8 years. I'm like, I just want it for myself and for those who are close on my personal page. And then after a couple days and really aligning and seeing how it affected a few people to help them, give them motivation, I thought I'm gonna add it on my other channels too then. So if you're watching on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I'm adding it all on all my channels now. And yeah, I have to watch the time limit to 15 minutes. I noticed on Instagram it can only be a max of 15 minutes. So yeah. So I guess today, you know, if you're new following me or listening to me talk, I'll just share maybe 30 seconds here. I'm someone who's been sharing my life since 2018 after my near-death experience. Lived through a lot of pain as a child in different ways. Lived through as a teenager, carrying that pain into adulthood, mental health illnesses, a lot of addictions in different ways, and had an NDE in 2018, and I was blessed by the light of God to revive me laying there dead on my couch all by myself to come back. And I've been sharing my life and my journey ever since. And I thought, no, I'm gonna just record myself, yeah, for my personal friends. And here I am now sharing it with more people because it's helping to inspire you, to push you for what that means for your challenges. I was diagnosed with severe lung disease with only 30% muscle use of my lungs back in, well, it's been 3.5 years now. Doctors said it was permanent about a year ago, and I'm pushing myself to overcome that, and it's gotten better with time as for what I do, work in the light, letting the light of God move through me in meditations, guided meditations of all the experiences that I've gone through, and it's been healing my lungs and the muscle and releasing what is there that is restricting me from breathing. So I have to push myself. I've been 400 pounds once before. Lost most of the weight when I was young, when I was 21, and then started with steroids for 20 years. And then I had my NDE. And then shortly after my NDE, I had an experience in a dream state where I was shown what testosterone and it was doing to my body, or if I wanted to walk the spiritual path, and I chose the spiritual path and put the needle down. And I've been thriving on a spiritual journey ever since. That would be, I've been sharing about it on other channels. I'm not going to share spiritual stuff, spiritual in the sense of uplifting and inspiration and motivation. and what's helping me move past my weight, as I am now focused on a weight loss journey. And moving forward, that's what I'll be sharing, at least for some time, as I lose the weight that I have on. So for today, with what aligned with me, and it's coming up again, people, places, and things in our lives. And when I share all this stuff, it's not directed to anyone, but it's just my own understandings of my journey to rise up to that best version of myself, pushing myself through the challenges that are in my life. And maybe some of you can align if you have challenges in your life that hold you back. It's really seeing what you can do and pushing yourself past it. So hello, got a little hello there, my daily walk around of this space. But it brings me back in the day, 2011. I was in CA and AA, and I went through those, and about giving back with service work, giving back to humanity. And I didn't truly get it until actually I put on my gloves. I've been doing it for quite some time now anyways, but it really hit me today, because me recording this video and connecting with some of you that are walking with me today and helping to inspire, to help a person rise up from your challenge to the best version of you, how good it makes me feel. I feel so good recording this video for you, and I am grateful for each of you that are following my journey and coming for a walk with me. So thank you. I appreciate you and I honor you. And how much it helps me. It helps me to help others. It pushes me more when I see a few more people now writing or commenting on the different platforms. You know who you are for each. Jesus, I thought someone was running right behind me. It's going the other way. These darn dogs. But it's really service and giving back to people and how good it makes you feel. And anyways, it really aligned with me today when I put my shoes on how much joy comes to my life by recording these videos and helping you. If you're someone with weight loss, join me. If you're someone overcoming challenges or wanting to, and you want to push yourself, join me. Make yourself accountable, and maybe make a post on your own social media that today is day one. I'm going to push myself, and each day just make an image with each day, huddle in a row. Each day you're being consistent, and it becomes very powerful in your life. Through my perspective, of course, and the way that it works for me. And so truly time, 8 minutes, okay, 9 minutes. One of the things, talking about service, is a part of our journey, and many of you may have gone through this, or you go through this, and I learned it again back in 2011, removing people, places, and things from your life when it comes to addictions. Now, this is not just for addictions. This is for anything, okay, that you feel that holds you back in your life. And I was laying in the light today through my guided meditation that I create. I go through it myself, and I love it through my own experiences. And Jeffrey Saunders, or Guided Healing Meditations with Jeffrey Saunders on Facebook. You can find them all. But the top one that's on that page, I listen to every day. And it really aligned with me with people, places, and things. And I thought to myself, what are things really? What are the things? I know places, okay, so if I go to places that aren't serving me for where I wish to be for my journey, so say if I'm a drinker, which I never really was, I remove myself from the bar, or I remove myself from, maybe it's you smoke shisha or whatever, and you go to those places and you don't want to smoke it no more. You remove yourself from those places, or all you can eat buffet. I'm guilty sometimes, and it's just removing yourself if you struggle, for those who struggle in those spaces, right? And then the things, well, if I smoked marijuana and I had bongs, I remove them. Whatever those things are in your life. And for me, the last part that's hard, or it was even back in 2011, was removing friends. And it's what aligned to me then. It's like we're in different playgrounds here. We're all within different playgrounds. I've played in so many playgrounds. Say one marijuana, one drinking, going to the bar, another one party drugs, all different playgrounds, just for my alignment and what I'm sharing now. And there's no judgment to any of it. So I'm so grateful for all my experiences, of what I went through. And in the playgrounds of where we align with people that are playing in the playground, what happens when we go and we play in that playground, or we're in that area? It then causes a person to struggle. So removing people is a hard one to do if they're playing in that playground. If they're not playing in that playground, and they drink at the bar once a week, you don't hang out with them while they're drinking once a week, well then that's their playground on the weekend. Just don't hang out in that playground on the weekend. So that was a hard part of my journey a long time ago, was the people, because people are very dear to me. And so that came to me to share, as I'm very open and honest and transparent about my life, of what I meant to share in each moment. And for today, that was meant for me to share today in that alignment, because it came up as I was connecting into my guided meditation into the light that brings healing to my physical body. And then on top of it, I pushed myself, took a couple inhalers one inhaler, a couple puffs, and then I come for a walk, and my breathing's been getting much better. And when we desire and want to connect back to the light, there's much power, and it's all within us. So, like I said, me sharing moving forward, it won't be about the truth of my spiritual experiences. If you want to find all those, you can go to my YouTube channel, Jeffrey Saunders with the Pureness of Light Energy. And I have many videos in the playlists that you can go through in different ways, and I share in my vlogs. For 7 years now, I've been sharing through all my spiritual experiences, so they are there. If you are new and you want to learn those, they're there. But now it's all about my physical body, fasting in my life, and just making those healthier choices, really, and finding the joy in giving back is what's helping me, and sharing with each of you. So, if you're having challenges in your life in certain ways, I share my life with you. And if you feel that you want to share your life with me, and share those in the comments if you choose, it's always beautiful. I just walked one lap. The first day it took me 20 minutes to do one lap. I'd go in. The last 2 days I did 2 laps. A lap and a half, and today I'm actually going to push myself. I'm going to do 2 full laps now today, and it's freezing cold, so it's only 15 minutes here. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day.